kick off under-18 Premier League North as Newcastle United host league leaders Manchester City at the Newcastle Training Academy. Throw into Manchester City. Referee just having a word with Teddy Lamb, explaining why there was no decision. It did look like a foul. Gorman under pressure. Newcastle have won the ball back. First real sighter, Ezra Tika-Lemba it was, and there must have been a touch on the way through as well. Jaden Kwasu. Nadweni. Yeah, there was some calls of foul throw. Didn't look too clean, but a chance here. Curling effort. On, it's off the post. Matthew Taylor, it was the captain. First genuine goal-mouth opportunity. Pinnington teeing up Matthew Taylor. Curling left-footed effort. Lord, he's close. Marlo Barrett with the clearance, but Newcastle get a corner. This time it's deep. Henry Johnson with the header back over. Kawasu, I believe, has got the last touch here. Breakthrough on 8 minutes for Newcastle. They've had all the early pressure. Jaden Kawasu with the goal. He couldn't really miss from close range. Delivery deep to the back post. Help back across, and that's a free header for Jaden Kawasu. Looking for the ball over the top this time. Ethan Nadweni, who is quick. Marshalled by Marlo Barrett. Nadweni gets the turn. And there's the cutback. Pinnington. Save by Max Hudson. Newcastle should have got a second. What a big chance this was. And Newcastle will be hoping they are not left to rue this opportunity. He should have scored. Yep, still waiting to come back on, Finlay Gorman. There he is on the halfway line. Teddy Lamb again down in a heap. Again, the decision doesn't go with him. Here's Wooster. Wants to cut in, gets the shot away. Newcastle get a second. Casey Wooster, the goal scorer. Well, City will feel aggrieved here. Was there a foul on Teddy Lamb? There he is down. And that's about the second or third time that Teddy Lamb's been left in a heap and not got the decision. Newcastle played on, and there's no stopping that from Casey Wooster. Here's Finlay Gorman, and he's lost out to Wooster. Here's Matthew Taylor with the strike. Almost a third for Newcastle. Finlay Gorman dispossessed. And it's Matthew Taylor. And Newcastle have got a third. And it's Henry Johnson, who was on target a couple of weeks ago at the City Football Academy. And this is where he's so dangerous. As Newcastle move further ahead. Corner swung in. Henry Johnson gets the climb. And a header past Max Hudson. Newcastle United 3, Manchester City 0. City recycle possession, and then Dante Headley. Chance to strike for Finlay Gorman. And they've got a goal back. 33 gone, and Finlay Gorman pulls a goal back for Manchester City. Much better in the build-up. Lovely composed strike from Finlay Gorman. And would you believe it is first in the league this season? Harrison Miles teeing up his central midfield partner. Might have just taken a nick on the way through, but giving Roman Dowell no chance. Newcastle United 3, Manchester City 1. Marlo Barrett into the feet of Teddy Lamb. Here's Karim Kasim. Strike! Oh, it's gone through. Oh, it's a howler from Roman Dowell. Well, all of a sudden, this makes life interesting. And Karim Kasim, who makes his first under-18 start today, on target in midweek, has got a second. But this will go down as a goalkeeping error. Oh, dear. Roman Dowell won't want to look back at that one. Newcastle United 3, Manchester City 2. Marlo Barrett into the feet of Finlay Gorman. Here's Ollie Tevenon. He's into the penalty area. Teddy Lamb. Oh, it's off the woodwork. Almost an equaliser. What a chance this is. Tevenon with the tee up. Oh, and Teddy Lamb, a hat-trick in midweek. Under 18s have been 3-0 down in a game. We went right back to August, and that was in the Premier League Under 18 Cup. They were 3-0 down against Crystal Palace that day, and they salvaged a 3-3 draw out of a nothing situation. Here's Dexter Oliver. Options left and right. Teddy Lamb into the penalty area, and he scored! 13 seconds gone after the restart, and Teddy Lamb has equalised. And this could be anything. Right from the restart, Newcastle squandered possession, and Manchester City turned them over, and they have an equaliser. It was given away by Epia. Dexter Oliver, who had options left and right, went left, and Teddy Lamb, who moves on to 13. Newcastle United 3, Manchester City 3. Finlay Gorman joining the attack. Here's Teddy Lamb. Trying to tee up. Oh, never quite reached Finlay Gorman. Dexter Oliver! Oh, just wide of the target. Dexter Oliver trying to place this effort beyond Roman Dowell. This would have been some goal. Oh, narrowly wide. Here's Dexter Oliver. 3D through for Teddy Lamb. Flag stays down! Oh, they've got it! Teddy Lamb, his second today. What about this for a finish? And Manchester City, from a desperate situation, have turned this game on its head. Marlo Barrett to Dexter Oliver, lovely weighted through ball, and Teddy Lamb dinks it over Roman Dowell. What a finish that is. Teddy Lamb gets his second today, a hat-trick in midweek. It is Newcastle United 3, Manchester City 4. Oh, that's going to be through for Dexter Oliver. Surely a chance to tap this off. Dexter Oliver has scored. And that should be it. Dexter Oliver, terrific composure. A bracing midweek for young Dexter, finds himself alone in a central position. Lovely bit of composure and footwork. Sends the ball past Roman Dowell. Newcastle United 3, Manchester City 5. And there is the full-time whistle. A quite astonishing turnaround from Manchester City under 18s. The league leaders preserve top spot in under 18 Premier League North, but goodness me, who would have predicted it at 3-0 down? Goals from Jaden Quoosen, Casey Wooster and Henry Johnson before the fight back. Finlay Gorman and Karim Kasim, 2 goals before half-time. Teddy Lamb got his first straight after the restart, a second on 73, before Dexter Oliver put the finishing touches to this on 86 minutes.